Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic trigonometry of 9709, and we will discuss the trigonometry of paper 3. So this is the syllabus we have to follow. Understand the relationship of secant, cosecant, cotangent functions to cosine, sine and tangent. And then we have to use the properties. Now these are the important content we have to, this is the complete content we have to follow, that use trigonometrical identities for the simplification and exact evaluation of expressions and in the course of the solving equations. Then we have to use the compound angle formulas, compound angle identities and the double angle identities, etc. This is the content, and let's start the topic. Now this is the first thing. You need to know that we have three reciprocal trigonometric functions defined as cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, secant is the reciprocal of cos, cot is the reciprocal of tan, and another one identity we have already discussed in paper 1, that is tan theta is equals to sine theta divided by cos theta. Now same goes here, that cot theta will be equals to cos theta divided by sine theta. Now we can clearly see that this one is the reciprocal, cot is the reciprocal of tan, so we have to change the denominator and numerator for the in case of sine and cos. नाउ इसमें हमें ये दो चीज़ें हमें पता होनी चाहिए कि हमने कौन सा फंक्शन ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन किस ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन का रेसिप्रोकल है, और हम इसको सेम गोज फॉर द फार्मूलाज लाइक अगर हम देखें तो cos थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू बेस ओवर हाइपोटेन्यूज होता है, बेस ओवर हाइपोटेन्यूज, तो बताएं सीकेंट थीटा किसके बराबर होगा, दिस विल बी इक्वल्स टू हाइपोटेन्यूज ओवर बेस। तो रेसिप्रोकल का मतलब ही ये है कि आपने इसको चेंज करना है, इसके जितने फॉर्मूलाज है सारे चेंज हो जाएंगे। नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन इज द नेक्स्ट आइडेंटिटी इज 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू secant स्क्वायर थीटा एंड cot स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस 1 इज इक्वल्स टू cosecant स्क्वायर थीटा। अब पेपर 1 के अंदर हमारे पास सिर्फ एक आइडेंटिटी थी, दैट वाज sin स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस cos स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू 1। अब एक चीज़ आपने याद रखनी है कि जितने भी इसके पेपर 1 के अंदर आपके पास फॉर्मूले थे, यू कैन यूज दोज आइडेंटिटीज इन पेपर 3 ऑल्सो, और ये सारी आइडेंटिटीज आपको गिवन भी होंगी। लेट्स मूव टू द ग्राफिकल पोर्शन। ये आपके पास साइन का ग्राफ था, पेपर 1 में आप प्लॉट करते रहे, एंड दिस वन इज द ग्राफ ऑफ कोसिकेंट। साइन एंड कोसिकेंट के ग्राफ्स का आप रिलेशन देख रहे हैं कि साइन के पास लाइक 0 to 180 इस तरह हो रहा था, तो इसके रेसिप्रोकल का ग्राफ ये होगा। बड़ी ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि साइन 0 अगर 0 है तो इसका मतलब है कि कोसिकेंट क्या होगा, कोसिकेंट इज बेसिकली द रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ साइन। सो लेट्स से साइन, इफ साइन 0 is 0, it means 1 by 0, which means this will be equals to undefined or infinity. Same goes for the other forms, that cos theta is the graph of cos is this one, and the graph of secant theta will be equals to like this. This will be the graph of secant theta. Now the graph of tan theta will be like this, and the graph of cot theta will be like this. So this one is the graph of the reciprocal of tan theta, which means the cot theta. Now how to solve the equation? This is a past paper question. Now how to solve the equation, this one, using the identities. As we have seen previously that the one identity related to secant square theta is this, that this will be equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So we have to replace this one over here, that we know that secant square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. और एक बात यह है कि जब भी हमें ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करना होगा जिसमें ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस हों, तो हमारी कोशिश ये होती है कि जो आपके पास वेरिएबल, जो आपके पास ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज हैं वो उनको सेम करें। तो अब tan को हम सीकेंट स्क्वायर इजीली नहीं बना सकते, तो सीकेंट स्क्वायर को ऑलरेडी हमारे पास ये फॉर्मूला है, द आइडेंटिटी इज 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा। अब हम अगर इसको सिंप्लीफाई करें, सो दिस विल बी 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस tan थीटा माइनस 3 इज इक्वल्स टू 0। और इसको नॉर्मल वे में सिंप्लीफाई करें, सो tan स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस tan थीटा माइनस 3 प्लस 1 इज इक्वल्स टू 0, एंड फाइनली tan square theta minus tan theta minus 2 will be equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can let x is equals to tan theta, and x square will be equals to, take square on both sides, x square will be equals to tan square theta. Now if we simplify it further, so this will become, the equation will be x square minus x minus 2 will be equals to 0. Now if we use the calculator, so we can directly solve it on calculator. Mod 5 3, and then a is 1, b is minus 1, c is minus 2, because we can decide this thing from here, that the coordinate of x square is a, the coordinate of x is b, and the coordinate of, and the constant is called the c. So this will be minus 2, and if we simplify it, x1 will be equals to 2 and minus 1. So we can say that tan theta will be equals to minus 1, and tan theta will be equals to 2. So we can see that we have two values, 2 and minus 1. As we can see that solve means we have to find out the value of theta, the unknown variable. Here the unknown variable is x or theta, so we have to replace it. We can write this one as x. So we have to find out, like, theta will be equals to, or the angle will be equals to tan inverse of minus 1 and tan inverse of 2. So tan inverse of 2 will be, tan inverse of 2 will be equals to 63.43, and tan inverse of minus 1, shift tan inverse of minus 1, this will be equals to minus 45. Okay, one thing more, that these two are the reference angles. For reference angles we have to take the values positive. So here this will be equals to tan inverse of minus 1 plus 1, this will be equals to 45, positive 45 degrees. Okay, so from here the angle is 45 degrees, and here the angle is 63.43. Now we have to use this strategy, this process, that CAST. Now let's find out, let's use this thing for the first case, which is that when tan theta is negative. Now here we can see when tan theta is negative, the answer is 45, the reference angle is 45. So we can simplify it as, tan is negative in two quadrants. One is this one and the other one is this one. So this angle will be equals to 45 degrees, and this will also be of 45 degrees, and hence we will have two answers. One will be angle will be equals to, or theta will be equals to 180 minus 45, because we have to see this angle. This angle will be 180 minus 45. So this will be equals to 135 degrees, and the other one will be 360 minus 45. So this will be equals to 350. We have to see the range also. So we can see we will have two answers from here. The first one is 135 and the other one will be this will be the final answer and the other one will be 315. 135 and 350. These two will be the final answer from the first case, from this case. Now let's see for tan theta is equals to 2. Now for this case, the angle is 63.43. So for the second case, the angle is 63.43. So we can use this thing CAST. Now tan is positive. So tan is positive in two quadrants, this one and this one. So this angle will be equals to this angle will be 63.43 and this will also be 63.43. Now overall this angle will be equals to 180 minus 63.43 and the other one will be, this whole angle will be 180 plus 63.43. So we can see 180 minus 63.43. This will be equals to 116.57. 116.57. The other one will be this. We have to add. So if we add, so this will be, if we add, so this will become 180 plus 63.43. So this will be equals to 243.43. Let me write it over here, 243.43. So finally we will have these four answers. So this will be the final answer. This is the way how we can solve. और यही वो प्रोसेस था जिससे हम एंगल फाइंड करते थे. बट द न्यू थिंग ओवर हेयर इज, पेपर 1 में भी हम इसी तरह से सॉल्व करते थे. बट एक जो नई चीज़ है वो ये है कि हाउ टू यूज़ दिस आइडेंटिटी. इस आइडेंटिटी को हम किस तरीके से यूज़ कर सकते हैं. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन, that the compound angle, how compound formulas, these are the formulas we can use. We can say कि ये compound formula है. इसमें आपके पास अगर नॉट राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है तो उनका एरिया किस तरह फाइंड करना है, साइन ए प्लस बी, ये सारे आइडेंटिटीज आपको एग्जाम में गिवन होंगी. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट these identities, compound angle formula. Let's directly move to the question. Now how to use these identities in paper. Now the first question is this one, sine 60 minus x. So we can use the identity. We know that we have to solve it, which means that we need to find out the angle x. Here the angle is x. So sine 60 minus x will be equals to what? This will be equals to, if we can see the identities, so the sine a plus b, here sine a minus b is equals to sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So we have to use this identity. So sine a cos b, so let me write it over here, sine. So if we further simplify it, we know that sine 60 is what? Sine 60 will be equals to square root of 3. Let me write it over here, square root of 3 cos of x minus cos 60 will be equals to, this will be equals to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 sine of x, and we know that this whole is equals to 2 sine of x. So we have to write, we can write it over here. So 2 sine of x. Now if you further simplify it, so the process is same जैसे आप पेपर 1 में सॉल्व करते थे. So this will become 2 sine of x is equals to square root of 3 cos of x minus sine of x. दोनों के नीचे डिनोमिनेटर में आ रहा है, so we can write it over here. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करें, 4 sine of x is equals to square root of 3 cos of x minus sine of x. और फर्दर अगर हम इसको सिंप्लीफाई करें, Now if we simply rearrange it, this will be 4 sine of x plus sine of x is equals to square root of 3 cos of x. Now this will be equals to, now this will be equals to 5 sine of x is equals to square root of 3 cos of x. And if we further rearrange it, this will be sine of x divided by cos of x is equals to square root of 3 by 5. And then this will become tan theta is equals to square root of 3 by 5, because we know that sine of x divided by cos of x will be equals to tan of x. This must be x over here. Now x will be, the angle x will be equals to tan inverse of square root 3 divided by 5. So shift tan inverse of square root of 3 divided by 5, this will be equals to 19.01. So x will be equals to 19.01. Now again we have to use the cast thing, the cast process, that we know that CAST. Now here tan is positive, so tan is positive in two quadrants. One is this one, the other one is this one. So here this angle is 19.01, this angle is also 19.01. So final answer will be x will be equals to 19.01 and x will be equals to, because we have to see this angle, this one and this one, and the x will be equals to 180 plus 19.01 plus 180 will be equals to 199.01, 199.01. So this will be the final answer. So that is it for today. Tomorrow inshallah we will discuss the other concept, that is the compound angle, and how to solve the difficult questions related to the trigonometric functions. Today we have discussed that how to solve the compound angle identities, how to use compound angle identities, and then how to use the graphs, and then how to use the basic trigonometric ratios to solve the equations. So if you will have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Thank you.